certainly be coming in.
All right, we'll have to see. We are going to be jumping on into the game. Everybody's on the server now. And it looks like it's going to be Dream stepping in instead of Shiki. So, unfortunately, not able to get their full roster on the map here. But Enclave going to be pushing in very aggressively on towards this B site immediately. Hype managing to get one, though. Cape is trying to land his shots, but not really going to be able to do that. Hype gets two, but will be taken down in the end. And Angry answers with one. Two CTs on the scene, that is. Two terrorists as they try and plant the bomb. Shaney going to go down. Trials will likely fall here as well, but actually gets one for himself. 1 HP survival right now, but Neff surely will be able to finish this one off. Boasting arriving on the scene. Will be Neff getting a wallbang, and that will be the defuse coming on through. Good start to the game here for Radix, starting off as they mean to go on.
Yep, Hype got those 2 opening kills on the initial B hold, and then it was Angry on the rotation to also double down. That being said, Enclave get the bomb plant in, so they can just go for a single eco and get the buy together. I've seen a couple of teams recently risk the force buy in this second round, especially considering Enclave, they could have got the 2 AKs. I understand, you know, the reasoning behind it, but certainly the safer option to just go for the eco. They have, however, brought up a couple of pistols. In fact, 5 pistols on the entire team, so 1 each. A couple of Deegs in the mix, so Boasting has to be careful. Does rattle off the shot, doesn't quite connect, but Angry has the assistance, and he also has the double. There's a third, and it is a complete shutdown. Even though those Deegs could have done the damage at long range, it goes the other way.
Well, you said to watch out for Angry in this game. So far, he's doing pretty well for himself. 5-1-1. Obviously, that was against an eco. They only had pistols to work with, but still very happy to be lining up those shots and just rattling down a spray down. But now we are going to see the rifles coming on through because of that save. We can see helmets across the board as well. And Whisk will start things off strong. Neff gets a kill with the grenade. Now he's going to be waiting in the wings down in dark. Oh, Whisk spins around on his Axel and gets one. Boasting finds a headshot but is traded as well. And Whisk with 3 in the round already. Capes has an orb. He's going to be looking all the way through connector, but realistically, do you want to risk a contest on this one? Apparently so. Hype manages to get a frag down. And well, Trials and Lungy, they've got to try and defend this site.
Yeah, Trials low on health, and he will go falling. Lungy out in the open, and Hype makes the difference. A good start for him. Last time he was getting the kills over towards B on the pistol. This time it is the retake on towards A, and he sprays the no-scope graffiti. I mean, he did just have a rifle. Doesn't really count as a no-scope, but, you know, I'll let him off because he got the clutch.
He certainly managed to pull it off for himself. He'll be happy with that one. And now, once again, the CZ's coming on through here. A couple of P250s as well for the side of Enclave. They want to try and scramble something together here, but, you know, it's definitely not a round that they'll be feeling confident in. Heading over towards the A side to start this one off. Neff will be hanging around there, but double orb here for Radix. Neither of those orbs will be watching this site specifically. That's going to be down to Neff and Angry. Both with M4s, though, should be feeling confident as the grenades come on through. Smoke's thrown out back towards Palace just to try and counter the situation. Neff will be able to hear them as Angry finds the first kill. That molly was absolutely huge for them. Angry gets the second one. There's Neff chiming in with one as well. Look at this defense. In the end, they are going to go down. And now it's Capes and Hype on the retake. Dream does have an AWP for himself. Cannot find the shot. Now trying to defend 1v2.
Flash comes in, forces him back, and that allows Capes to post up on the angle. Hype looking to save that second AWP as well, and Radix will hold on to the round win. A little bit closer than they would have hoped for, but they at least save the 2 AWPs. As Hype just warming up, getting a few shots through onto his teammate. The AWP saved and thrown over to Angry initially. It was, I would expect Boasting to pick it up. Ooh, a Nova bought. I don't think that was quite the plan. That's a little bit of money wasted. But nonetheless, we have to look at the Enclave buy as well. Oh,
triple AWP?
Huh.
Radix are feeling confident, it would seem. Definitely, you know, we've seen a couple of shots towards teammates. We've seen very confident plays with a triple AWP as Angry finds the first kill of the round, but can't connect any further shots on that one. Hype Also, not able to make the situation happen, but neither of them go down despite that full flash there. And well, no punish whatsoever from Enclave. They do have an AWP of their own, but Bodemaster missing a shot as well. They're really not able to make these AWPs work. A little bit of team play going awry there as they smoke their own mob.
Not the best. Nade comes in from height. That should do damage. Yes, it does. Whisk goes down to half HP. The AWPs, though, finally getting punished. It's Bodemaster to fall after missing a fair few shots. Elsewhere, though, Capers gets one back, so they retain their man advantage. In the meantime, that boost in towards window could allow Lumji to open up A. His position is going to be key at this point. If he can get a kill, that could make a huge difference. But with 43 seconds left, Enclave don't have to go pushing just yet. They are just going to hold back, see if any sort of rotations come in that they can catch out. But Radix just holding their ground, sticking in the exact same positions. I think Neff there did peek. He may just have spotted the back of Lumji, but he's already got the first kill. Push now comes in towards A. With 25 seconds, they have to commit to a site. They decide to go towards the A site, but unfortunately for them, there are two CTs here holding a crossfire. He does get one. There's another for Lumji. So they actually managed to overwhelm A, and that means Capers only has the AWP as it stands for this retake.
Yeah, and you would expect in this situation not to go for a retake, but well, Radix playing as they are, feeling hyper confident. I wouldn't be too surprised to see him go for it. Oh my god! I'm pretty sure he was still moving when he took that shot, to be quite honest. KP is now pushing on in. He needs to look towards CT, but I don't think he knows where the player is. Lumji with an AK will be able to spot him, but misses the shot size, disastrous. And now Capers surely will be able to land this one. Deagle versus Deagle. It's Capers that finds it. Does he have time to defuse this one? He's got a kit. I actually don't know if he's going to be able to make this one so close to the mark. And he will be able to get the defuse. Capers with the clutch. 4 kills and a defuse. Beautiful Deagle work.
The CT player needs to get the kill there, though. That is a mistake. I mean, Capers did well to capitalize. And to be fair to Lumji, he had 3 frags before this. But at the same time, the whiff from behind ends up costing him, and that is a huge shot. He needed it that quickly as well. He couldn't afford to miss there because you saw how close the defuse was, even with that quick kill. So they just about hold on to their flawless start. 5-0 up. That being said, Enclave still have the bye, thanks to the fact they got the plant and they got the previous round so close. Neff is up close. Oh, he doesn't get the kill through, so the A site now looking fairly vulnerable already.
Now going to be able to push on in here. It's going to be a 1-for-1 so far. Angry managing to find Sheeny. Enclave trying to push in on this one. They are going to be able to get one onto Bodemaster as well, but it's very difficult to penetrate the defenses here, and Angry has really been on point across the course of this game. This round alone is shutting down 3 players, and now Trials and Dream both on so little HP. And you can see Angry, the first one to rotate across right here. He wants the ace for himself. He wants to put that one in his accolade cabinet, but Capers just going to ruin the situation for him. And now 13 HP. It will be Angry to get the 4th. Couldn't quite get the ace for himself, but he's going to be happy with that regardless. And that was against a bye as well. When a player can go that huge against a bye and make it look easy, you know that you're not in a fantastic position. Almost 5k across the board here, though, for Enclave. They can still go for a bye.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an awkward round from Enclave there. The one player pushing out through Palace while the teammates fell back. Didn't really look great. And then it was a pretty easy read from Radix to rotate over towards B. They had the 2 players in position. Radix, though, going to go for aggression early on. It's Capers chunked down to 33 HP. Elsewhere, Bodemaster had just an MP9, so he pushed through underpass, but this time Enclave surely will win this round. They brought themselves into a huge advantage, and they just keep on going. Hype stuck in a 1-on-5, and Enclave almost certainly have their first round on the board, unless Hype has something to say about it, which I don't think he should. Well, he shouldn't anyway.
He's going to go for it anyway. Not quite going to be able to find the spray at very long range there. I mean, as Enclave there, if you don't win that round after that kind of a start, then you basically, I don't think, going to win a round in the entire game. They finally got one to work with. But I've mentioned it a few times across the course of today. That deadly, deadly reset could come on through here. Radix Actually, to be honest, in terms of money, not feeling that great despite having 6 rounds in a row there. They've even got a scout on one of their players, but 2 AWPs and then basically no utility. Such a weird buy coming through from them. But Enclave surely can turn this into 2. They've got the utility. If they just play this cautiously, they can make it happen.
Again, we see some missed shots early on, though. So it's not like Radix are playing perfectly. That being said, Neff going to push into a ramp to get the first with the CZ, and he upgrades to the AK thanks to the frag coming in.
This is what perfection looks like. You may not like it, but this is perfect Counter-Strike. Says Neff with his CZ.
Yep, he loves it.
Here we go, though. 4v5. Enclave not with an advantage here. They are feeling the pinch on this one. Cape is going to be the one on the scene. He's got an AWP, doesn't find the first shot. Won't be able to turn it into anything. Either Bowmaster gets one with the scout, but Dream punishes him for stepping too far there. Angry in kitchen. The frag will do some damage. Actually, no, just missed completely. And Angry shuts him down with an AWP. Now Radix, they get the reset. It's not going to be too bad. There's still a bit of cash in the pockets of Enclave, but honestly, this game is not feeling too good for Enclave at all.
Hype buys a Zeus. No real reason to, but he buys one. You won't expect him to be using it over the M4, but it's been Angry early on who's been getting the kills. He's been also picking up the AWP, which isn't always the case. Oftentimes it is Bodenmaster, but he's got the MP9, and again he goes for this push. They spotted this out previously, but it's actually Neff to get 2 in towards a ramp. So that's one side of the map completely shut down. Bodenmaster gives away his position with that nade. And now he's just going to sit in the smoke. In the meantime, though, it is Hype to push up. That's the bomb dropped. And against the pistols, they shouldn't be in too much trouble, although this could be a knife. No, Dream just claims the kill. Only an MP9 picked up, though, so not a massive deal.
Yeah, these players not peeking at the same time here. CZ comes on through. Dream does find one. Oh, trying to get out the Zeus. It's not going to happen, my friend. Angry looking for the peek as well. Dream has 2 kills for himself, has the weaponry, gets a headshot, denies the knife, but will go down in the end. Got 3 for himself, fair play to him. But it feels like Radix are basically playing team deathmatch here, just searching for these kills, just hunting these players. 8-1 is the scoreline. And Enclave just struggling to find anything.
I mean, Radix really don't have that good money, so those kills could be relevant later on. Again, Bodenmaster just seemingly always having that MP9 in play, and because of that, he's going to go aggressive yet again, this time into a ramp, but oh, he has a nade out. Doesn't get taken down, but eventually Trials hunts him. So that's already the opening pick at only the cost of half his health. And now the push coming in. Angry gets blinded up. Oh, Whisk already on the site. That was just unexpected as Whisk keeps on going. And Enclave, I mean, when they are winning these rounds, it looks pretty one-sided. To be fair as well, Radix don't have all that much money in the bank, so a clean round win here could be pretty good for them to try and get back into this game, but it's not going to be clean because Neff already has 2.
Neff ruining everything for Enclave fans everywhere right there. Hype and Neff now. Are they going to push in? Looks like they're going to just save the rifles at this point. They realize that actually, let's just reel it in a little bit. Yes, we have 8 rounds on the board, but we actually don't have very much money to work with. So maybe we should keep this armor. Maybe we should keep these rifles and the bit of utility that we've still got in our pockets. And well, I mean, just look at the money. It's not often that you see a lead this convincing with so little funds on the side of these CTs. It's really a dicey situation for the side of Radix. This easily, the rest of this half could easily go to Enclave if they can just start to snowball this, if they can get a couple of rounds in a row now. Could look really bad for Radix.
Yeah, throwing away some of those guns previously could come back to cost them. Having said that, they still have the chance to win this round, so let's look forward to round 11, where we could still see Radix reset Enclave. Couple of rifles over towards mid. Enclave haven't really been able to gain the mid presence all that often. Ooh, that was a ridiculous flash. Whisk full blind, but he manages to recover just in time to spot Capers on the push. That is Enclave gaining the man advantage, and now they can go for the mid presence. Trade goes back and forth, but Angry only good for one. Boasting, though, steps up. So it is back to a 3v3, and Enclave still spread out across the map here.
We're going to be trying to sneak around apartments here, looking for Hype. We'll hear those footsteps as well, and that's his cue to move up along those apartments. Hype doesn't know where he is right now. I think he's just about going to get away with this one. We'll be able to find Hype in the end. Nice little play there from Whisk, reading the situation. And now actually people rotating from both sides over towards this B point. Boasting, is going to spin around and spot the player. Takes his head clean off his shoulders. Now 2 versus 2. Make that 2 versus 1 as Boasting finds himself alone. The bomb going to be rotating over towards this A site. Boasting doesn't quite know where the bomb is, but certainly suspects that it's going over towards A. We'll be able to try and make things happen. Spotted out Lumji there, but didn't take the shot. Didn't have time to line things up right there, but we'll be able to find it while crab walking. Shaney peeks his head up, manages to win the aim duel. Enclave win 2 in a row.
Very close at the end there. Boasting just decided to hold the angle, stand out in the open. He knew that the player pretty much had to peek because he was stuck on the site, but just couldn't react quickly enough. And so now it is Radix forced back to a full eco with 3 Zeuses in the mix. Let's see if these tasers can get up close. There are a few positions you can hold to try and catch some players off guard. One of them being in towards underpass. That's currently where Hype is positioned. I don't know if he's going to get that much action though. And oh, he's just taken a nade to the face, down to 16 HP. Not the start he would have been looking for.
Certainly not, but still very possible for the side of Enclave to fall for his tricks. I think they know that he's down there. Dream just waiting for him to peek out, waiting for him to look for that information so they can shut him down. In the meantime, though, players elsewhere just holding their angles. It's very difficult for Enclave to push any further than they already are right now. Even though they're against just these pistols, you can see how carefully they're playing this. That 5-round deficit certainly makes it very difficult to make these opening plays to try and get yourself back in, and that's exactly why Angry finds himself a headshot and an AK, and that honestly could be the difference maker in a round like this.
Yeah, the push instead will come in towards B, where the rifle is not going to be on the hands of Angry. He's not rotated yet, but ooh, here we are. 2 Zeus kills. Oh boy, Capis gets another.
Oh,
how do they not know he's there? That must have been a communication breakdown. Wow.
That round went as badly as it could have for Enclave. That is disastrous. 2 Zeus kills back to back, and then everybody else just falls apart. They're having a bit of an apple crumble here. It's 9-3 in favor of Radix, and well, I don't really know what you can say for the side of Enclave. That is a disastrous round. Shaney still with an AK here. In fact, I think he's just full bought in this round, and I think it's all falling apart just a little bit. Trial's going to go down here. Smoke to try and deny any aggression. Neff, I don't think really needed to push in there, but Angry will be able to answer for the sins of his fallen comrade. Angry gets another one. Lumji's all alone now, has a rifle, but Angry's not having any of it. Gets the hat trick and finds himself a Zeus.
Angry has been incredible so far. 20 kills on towards him. Another 3K on the A hold. And I think that's part of the reason why Enclave, I mean, they've had some success towards A, but only really when they've been able to take down Angry early on, and that hasn't been too often. We do see a couple of Zeuses in play yet again. Certainly could see them come into action because Radix are only against pistols. Push going to come in towards mid. That's Angry again, looking confident. The spray comes in. Ooh, only 2 kills so far, but the pistol comes out. Actually, Boasting steals it away. Dream was trying to get the flank going, but Hype hunts him down. And at this point, it almost just looks like Radix are seeing who can get the extra stats, who can get the kills here, because they are just pushing straight in towards mid. And it's Boasting to find the final frag.
Shaney finds at least one there, but I mean, you're into the last round of the half. Actually, that 1 kill that Shaney got does mean that he can get an AWP and armor, so fair play to him on that one. There we go. Rifles across the board. And we'll see if Enclave can get just a 4th round here on their T side. Honestly, this game not looking fantastic for them. This could well be a 12-3 half. And well, Boasting starts it off strong. Will be answered by Lumji with the AK. That's Shaney's AWP now down the drain. Nobody from his team actually willing to pick that one up. They're just happy with the AKs right here. Trials finds a headshot there. Angry immediately trades it, though. And Neff now stepping forward. Dream actually shuts him down. And Trials gets angry. Suddenly Cape is last man standing against 3 players. It is last round of the half, so you might as well go for a clutch.
Yeah, no reason for Capers to save, but he is very, very far away from the action. Bomb goes down over towards A, and that flash gives away his position, so Dream can focus on short. And as Dream goes for the peek, that will catch his opponent off guard. 4 rounds at the end of the half. At least something for Enclave, but we've already seen a fair few halves like this today, and so far we've not seen any comebacks come through.
They were certainly not pretty after a first half like that. Radix, easy peasy, squeeze that lemon. They are feeling good on the back of that one. 4-11. That is a disgusting half in favor of Radix. And, you know, we were questioning whether Enclave would be able to have kind of a late surge in the season, whether they would be able to try and even things up with Radix. But I think maybe just deciding that, you know, we've got that safety net of Nuclear Storm Gaming beneath us in the standings. Let's just accept that we're in 4th place and look towards playoffs, kind of forget these group stage games, perhaps. That's certainly what it feels like to me. Radix, though, feeling good. I have to say, multiple players on their lineup, especially Angry this game, really, really doing work, making sure that they're on point, not just in terms of their shot, but in terms of positioning, in terms of making sure that they're getting those trades. And I think that's been one of the key differences between these two teams, is every single time Enclave finds a pick, it's traded by Radix. But whenever Radix finds a pick, Enclave kind of out of sorts, not able to get those trade kills.
Yeah, trade frags certainly been an issue for the Enclave side. We've seen it once or twice as well. It seemed like there were some communication issues. I mean, the push came out through B apartments in that one round, and the player on the site seemed completely blissfully unaware of that. Here we go, though. Into the second half, Radix do only get the 1 smoke for Hype so far. There we go. Buys up the flashes eventually. I was going to say, Hype should be buying up the full nades. And on the CT side, Wisp has the kit, Trials has the CZ, and we have ourselves a pistol round that could be going quite quickly. The fake is already coming in towards A. That is drawing a rotate, but the bomb is over towards B apps.
Trials smells a rat, though. Oh, yeah, he spots it out. He's got his CZ here. Oh, nice little headshot to start it off. Can't find Angry, though, but Lumji can. Nice little trade there. 2 for 2, and they know where the bomb is. The rest of the CT is charging over towards that side of the map. And, well, Neff is still over on that A site. He needs to get over here, but Cape is going to be able to just survive the barrage coming on through. Dream now looking for the rotation, but Neff skips through the air, dodges his bullets. Whisk is going to go down to Hype, and this is bad news for Enclave. There goes the last kill as Hype gets himself 3. And, well, with a pistol going the way of Radix, I think that might just be the last hope for Enclave sailing out of the window.
Ooh. Well, I said I don't think we're going to see a P90 rush down mid.
How wrong you were. Oh dear.
Classic UKCS. Always predict the P90. It's not going mid though. That's a shame.
He could still go underpass.
True.
It's still possible.
2 damage.
No, in fact, he is going underpass. Here we go. Let's see this. Charging away with the P90. This is my kind of strategy. Now this is pod racing. Here we go. Dream waiting around the corner is going to get spotted out. P90 comes on through. Boasting melting through these unarmored players. In fact, they had armor, I think. Doesn't matter, though. Lumji finds 1 headshot for himself, but it's all too little too late at this stage. Enclave just going to be taken out 1 by 1 as Boasting even finds himself a deagle kill. CZ will find 1 for Trials, but Hype now knows exactly where he's standing and finishes him off with the AK. 13-4. And this is looking dreadful for Enclave.
Yeah, especially considering this will be a minimal buy again. Shaney has a P250 as well as Dream, and that is it. On the Radix side, they have got a fair few rifles, and they're going to try and get this over and done with quickly. Boasting again going in with the P90. I don't know how he's been allowed to do that, but he's run all the way through. He's in towards jungle, in towards the opponent's spawn. There's no way they expect this unless they hear him, which they do, but the wild spray comes in. There's a second. Yep, there's a third. This is...
There's nothing you can do.
The Pro 90 just doing it all. Don't throw the P90 away. Why is he saving an AK? He's a P90 player.
Oh, dear.
That's his gun.
That is... I mean, I don't even know what to say after that. Bodemaster, I mentioned him right at the start of the game as a highlight player. I didn't think it was going to be because of his P90 skills. The Pro 90, as it's lovingly referred to, down in the Gold Nova ranks. Enclave hoping just to scramble any kind of a round together here, but I think hopes of winning this game have already gone out the window. Unless Hype completely finishes off Neff there, tagging him in the shoulder. Dream pushing up aggressively through connector, but Neff spots him out. Will finish off the player. But Bodemaster will be taken down. Maybe something can be salvaged here for Enclave. Even in players in 3 AKs to work with, but they're against 2 AWPs for Enclave. But not anymore as Shaney goes down.
Deeg pushing in. Ooh, there's Whisk to win another fight. Neff out towards mid, though, gets his second of the round. And Angry in position. That's a free frag every day of the week. 15-4 now for Radix. This one is all but over. Got to take a look at the buys, though. There we are. The auto sniper on the T side. I hope Capers gets some insane wallbang going. There's one you can do out towards B. You can even line it up to go towards the site through the apartments. Don't know if you'll know that. Oh, there we are. A second auto sniper. Brothers in arms. Can Capers and Neff do the damage? Well, Capers can do the damage to his teammates. There goes the eventual frag. I mean, Neff no-scopes there. That even connects. The auto sniper's doing pretty good work so far. I mean...
Interesting round.
They're doing damage.
I mean, at the end of the day, they've traded evenly here. They're still managing to make things happen in this round. And when it comes to the A site, they are outnumbering their opponents. Here we go. No scopes from Neff. He cares not for your rifles. Charging on through with a second. Goodbye, Enclave, says Neff. Looking for another one. Doesn't get another no-scope. That would have been too good to be true. Hype finds himself alone. Maybe frustrated because his teammates are clearly... well, actually, no. I think he's in with them. He's got a Zeus as well. Maybe just wants to win in the end, though. Pulls out the AK. Well, very one-sided game coming on through in the end there. It is going to be Radix taking this one in the end. They were the favorite. I was hoping for a little bit more of a performance out of Enclave there, but Radix going to comfortably take the win. And, well, moving up the standings, they've guaranteed